Vandeham Sri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, first chapter, text number 2, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 11th of June 1974 in Paris, France.
Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sadivam Satvaitam Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Balachari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Gopi Jana Vallabha Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Banachari परिव्राजकाचार्यस्य तदसदस्यमान् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद से अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the
Those persons who are materially engrossed, being blind to knowledge of the ultimate truth, have many things as subject matter for hearing in the human society, O Emperor.
Sotabhyadinidajendra Nirang Santi Sahasas Apashadamatmadattam Grihishu Yamedi. Now, subject matter of hearing, say about 60, 70 years ago, one big politician of India, Madan Mohan Malavya, he came to see my Guru Maharaj. So, he was inquiring about our activities. So, he was informed, amongst other activities, my Guru Maharaj was publishing papers monthly in English, in Bengali, in Hindi, in Uriya, in Assami, and one Bengali daily, Nadia Prakash. So, this politician was surprised that, oh, you are publishing daily a Bengali paper? Yes. Why you are surprised? You are surprised as politician. You are thinking that what one may speak of God or Krishna daily in a paper. You are surprised. Because they think that sometimes you go to the temple, oh God, you are our daily bread, finish God's daily bread. And my Guru Maharaj replied, that's why you are surprised. This Calcutta city is most insignificant part of this universe. Now, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that the whole material world is situated in one part of my energy. Ekangsena Situya. And Arjuna, about the opulence of Krishna, he was describing, and he summarized, Atava Bahunaitina Kingatina Tavajana Vishtabhya Aham Idam Krishnam Ekangsena Situya. How much I shall go on speaking to you, just try to understand about my potency, that this whole material world is sustained in one part of my energy. The spiritual world is the three-fourth part. Suppose Krishna's energy is acting one unit. So, out of that 1/4 unit is exhibited this material world. And the material world is, what is that material world? Jasya prabha prabhavato jagadanna koti kotishu vasudhadi vibhuti bhinnam tad brahma niskalam ananta sesha bhutam govindamadi purusham tamam bhaja. The Brahma effulgence being spread in some corner of this Brahma effulgence, there is Mahat Tattva, material energy. And that material energy means, that is described in another place, Jasyaika nishasita kalam athavarambam jivanti luma vilaja jagadannanatha Vishnu mahan sayajasya kalaviseshu govindamadi purusham tamam. Material world means innumerable universes are coming out through the breathing of Mahavishnu. universes. We cannot account for one universe in which we are. There are innumerable planets. Everyone has experience. And stars and planets, this is one universe. And such universes are coming out, millions, through the breathing period of Mahavishnu. When he exhales, they come out and they inherently go within. That is the creation and not creation. Yassai karmisyasita kalamatha livanti lomu. So, the purpose was that this material world is only manifestation, exhibition of 1/4 energy of Krishna. And within this material world there are so many universes. And each and every universe there are so many planets. So this is one of the planets in which we are living. And in this planet there are so many cities. Calcutta, Bombay, Madras, Delhi, Paris, London, and so many, hundreds and thousands. And each and every city there are newspapers. And each newspaper is publishing 3-4 editions daily. So this is the most insignificant planet. Still there are so many news to hear. Therefore it is said here, Srutavyadini Rajendra Ninang Santi Sahas. Millions and millions subject matter for hearing. This is fact. Every paper is publishing 3-4 editions daily, especially in Western countries. So, if they have got so much news in the material world, in this insignificant planet, just imagine how much news are there in the 3/4 manifestation of it. So my Guru Maharaj said that you are surprised, Mr. Malamba, that you are publishing a paper daily. So we can publish every minute a paper. Unfortunately, there is no customer. We have customer for using these newspapers. But our news, we have to canvass. Will you kindly take this? Will you kindly take this? They are not interested. They are interested in this material news. Radio, paper, magazine, edition after edition. Therefore it is said, this is the meaning of Sotobhadini Rajendra Niranga Santi Sahasya. So, they have no time to read little news we are giving about God and the back to Godhead. Why? Na apasatama tatattam. They do not know what is Atma, what is the active principle of all these activities. They do not know. The superficial. Nati vidusata gati durasaya. Durasaya. Nati vidusata gati Vishnu durasaya bhiratmamani. Durasaya. They have got so many youth to hear with a hope, I mean useless hope, that they will be able to exist here and be happy. It's like your arch, this Napoleon arch. Napoleon was conquering all over Europe, and he thought that he would be able to enjoy this. But where is Napoleon? The arch is there. This is the position. But he worked so hard. Not only he, everyone is working. The arch will remain because it's stone, but he is finished. He is finished. This is called apasatamatatatam, because these people, they do not know what is really reality, real reality. They are simply after so-called reality. This is very important point, try to understand. The Atma-tattam, one who does not know what is Atma, what is soul, the nature of soul. Therefore in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna first of all begins the constitution of the Atma or spirit soul. He begins. When he began to teach Arjuna Bhagavad Gita, the ABCD lesson was to make him convinced about the soul within the world. That is called Atma-tattva. So nobody knows. Therefore, Bhajirarthamanina, they are accepting this external feature. Just like we have got external feature, we can understand very easily that this body is external feature. Real, I am within. As soon as I go away from this body, this external feature as good as the garbage in the street. That they do not understand. They are busy piling garbage. Bring more garbage, more garbage. And this is the working capacity. Bhajirarthama. They think this garbage will save me. Very important question. Apasyatam atma-tattam. The atma-tattam means I am now within this garbage for the present. And after leaving this, in this garbage, I pile up so many other garbages. And in this way, working uselessly the whole life, then I transmigrate from this body to another garbage body. That I do not know. This is called apasyatam atma-tattam. Apasyatam means not seeing. A means not. And pasyatam means seeing. One who sees. He is saying this is garbage is everything. He does not see atma-tattam. Apasyatam atma-tattam grihesu. Griha means home. So, you can take this body as home, because you are all living within this body. So this is also home. And then again, expanded, I am living in this planet, so this is also home. And in living within this universe, that is also home. Or I have got a little home, apartment, 10 feet square, that's all. That is also home. So, we have got attachment for this home. 10 feet by 10 feet or millions of feet or millions. So this is home, within the compact. We living entities, within this home. Take this whole universe, apart from other universe, this universe. This is also home because we are living here. And we are changing from this place to that place. Suppose I have come from India, from Bombay, I have come to Paris. This is all within the home, within the universe, all within this planet. So, we see people are very busy, 70 miles feet, they are driving car, but within the Paris. Within the Paris. They may go 70 miles, 30 miles, but they cannot go beyond. That one countryman, Rabindranath Tagore, so, perhaps you heard his name, he was a big poet. So when he was in London, so he saw the people are walking very fast. So he remarked that these people are walking very fast, but there is a very small country, and they will fall down on the sea. You see? So this is going on. A dog in the park is jumping very fast, walking. But as soon as the master, come on, immediately, yes sir. Give me your net, yes sir. Chain. He is thinking that he is very free. But as soon as the master calls, immediately he has to submit. This is our position. We are very busy but the master is the material nature. Daivichesha gunamai mamamata. The fact is that we are under the stringent laws of material nature. We have no freedom. That we do not know. We are struggling. So much war has been waged in all over the world, especially in Europe, for freedom. You have got that freedom statue. In America also there is freedom. But where is freedom, sir? That they do not know. Why? Apasatam. They do not know what is freedom and whose freedom. That they do not know. Therefore, they have created so many newspapers for freedom, the so-called freedom. But there is no freedom. Even big leaders, they have no freedom. Therefore Krishna points out in the Bhagavad Gita that real freedom is when you get freedom from 4 different problems. What is that? Janma mittu jaravyadi dukkha dushanudarsana. If you get freedom from these 4 things, no more death, no more birth, no more old age, and no more disease. That is freedom. But where is that freedom? The so-called scientists, big scientists, they are very scientifically advanced, but they had no freedom from death. They had to die on a fixed up death. Professor Einstein or any other big scientist, they could not manufacture any scientific instrument and keep it in the custody of his student, that as soon as I die, you just apply this medicine, I shall come out. So where is that freedom? So this so-called scientific improvement, advancement, civilization, it is just like jumping like the dog. That's all. It has no value. Real value is to understand Atma-tattvam, what I am. Why death is imposed upon me? I do not wish to die. Why old age is imposed upon me? I do not wish to become old man or old woman. I wish to remain a beautiful young. No, sir, that is not. Then where is your freedom? What for you are jumping so much? As soon as the master will call, yes sir, bind me. So you are completely under the nature's control. Daivichesha gunamai mamamaya viruttya prakritikriyamanani gunai karmani sarvas ahankara vimuratma kattaham iti mannate. Prakriti, nature, is pulling by the ear. Come here, yes sir. Come here, yes sir. And he is freedom. Prakritikriyamanani gunai karmani sarvas. He is completely under the control of the modes of material nature. Prakritikriyamanani gunai karmani ahankara vimuna. This is called false egotism. I am something. I am Napoleon Bonaparte, I am Mussolini, I am Hitler. This is ahankara. Vimuratma, fool, rascal. They are thinking like that. No freedom, sir. No freedom. Prakritikriyamanani gunai karmani ahankara kattaham iti mannate. Being puffed up with false prestige, he is thinking, I am something, I can do something. This is the difference. So for them, these newspapers are very useful. But one who is fixed up in Atma-tattvam, aham brahmasmi, I am Brahma, I am not anything of this material world. For them, there is no need of these so-called news or newspapers. There is no need. Simply they should try to understand Krishna. That is the only business. There is no other business. And as soon as you understand Krishna, Krishna is yours. Janma karma me dibbam, jujanati tattva. If you simply try to understand, here is Krishna. If you simply try to understand Krishna, and how you will understand? By service. Krishna has agreed that I will accept your service. Therefore he has come. you cannot serve Krishna in his universal form. Now Krishna has agreed, as you have got limited potency, you can touch Krishna, you can touch his lotus feet, you can make dress for Krishna with devotion, you can put the dress on Krishna, you can prepare according to capacity, food stuff you can offer to Krishna. So Krishna will eat. He says, Patram puspam phalam tuyam jumi bhaktya prajitsit tadaham asnami. So Krishna is so kind. Although he is all-pervading, universal, he has agreed to accept your service just to give you liberation from this misunderstanding. No Atma-tattva. This is Krishna consciousness movement. That Krishna, God is great. How great he is, you cannot imagine. But still, he has agreed to accept your service becoming small. That is greatness. In the material world, if something is big, very big, or it cannot become small. That's like, say, for elephant, is very big animal. You ask the elephant, please become like an ant. And that is not possible. That is not possible. But God is so great that although he is universal, it can enter into the atom. That is anoradiyang mahato mahiya. Greater than the greatest, smaller than the smallest. That is all. Anoraniyang mahato annantarastham. Paramananda Brahma Samhita is said, Ekapasau nachetam jagadanna koti jachakti rasti jagadanna chaya jadantam annantarastham paramanu chayantarastham. Ekapasu, one portion of Krishna, Paramatma. Just to create this material world, he has entered in the Mahat-tattva as Mahavishnu, and he has entered within the universe as Garbhodapsaya Vishnu. He has entered everyone's heart as Super Soul, Phirodapsaya Vishnu, and he has entered into the atom. And this is so great. So, it is Krishna's mercy that he can become smaller than the smallest and the greater than the greatest. So we cannot capture the greater than the greatest. That is not possible. Therefore, it is his kindness that he has become just to be handled by you. This is called Archamurti, Archa Vigraha. The Dhiti worship means Archa Vigraha, because the devotional service, one of the item of devotional service, Archanam, Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasam, Sakham, Atma, Vedanam. So, you hear about Krishna, you chant about Krishna, you memorize or remember about Krishna, you worship Krishna, this deity, Archanam, you offer prayers to Krishna. There are 9 different ways. Just try to understand Krishna in 9 processes, or either some of the processes or one process. Krishna will agree. Krishna is so kind. And as soon as you understand Krishna, his nature, then actually you become liberated. Takta deham punarjanmanaiti mameti kavam. This is the process. Real problem is how to get out of this material existence. If we remain attached to this material existence, either in this body or in this society or in the nationalism or in this greater, remain greater, but that is your bond. So one should be careful to understand the position of the soul and how he can go back home, back to Godhead, again meet the Super Soul Krishna and live there permanently with blissful life and full of knowledge. This is one thing. Thank you very much.